Imagine standing on a cobblestone street where centuries of history whisper through every stone, or gazing at a skyline so breathtaking it literally stops you in your tracks. Our world is overflowing with cities that carry extraordinary stories, vibrant cultures, and experiences that can genuinely change the way you see life. Every corner of this planet holds something remarkable, something waiting to be discovered by curious souls like you. Today, we are counting down 10 of the most beautiful cities that absolutely everyone should visit at least once in their lifetime. And trust me, this list is going to take you on quite a journey. We are talking about ancient historic towns frozen beautifully in time, romantic European capitals, sensory-rich markets bursting with color, and jaw-dropping modern architectural marvels. So sit back, get comfortable, and let the adventure begin. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. And honestly, this city feels like it was pulled straight from the pages of a fairy tale. Imagine wandering through cobblestone streets lined with centuries-old architecture, gazing up at towering Gothic cathedrals that seem to touch the sky. The iconic Charles Bridge, adorned with Baroque statues and stretching across the Vltava River, is simply breathtaking, especially at sunrise when the morning mist rolls in. Walking through Prague genuinely feels like stepping into a medieval storybook where history breathes through every alleyway and courtyard. But Prague is not just about its stunning past. As the sun sets, the city transforms into a hub of vibrant nightlife, buzzing bars and live music venues. Layered with rich bohemian culture, incredible cuisine, and remarkably affordable prices, Prague is absolutely a must-visit destination in Europe. Coming in at number 9 is the breathtaking city of Kyoto, Japan, a place that feels like time itself has slowed down to let you truly absorb its beauty. Imagine walking through towering bamboo forests where the rustling leaves create a sound so peaceful it almost feels unreal. Kyoto is home to thousands of ancient temples and shrines, each one telling a story centuries old. In spring, the city transforms into a dreamlike canvas, painted with delicate pink cherry blossoms that take your breath away completely. But Kyoto is more than just stunning scenery. It is the living heart of traditional Japanese culture. From the mysterious geisha districts of Gion to the meditative grace of a traditional tea ceremony, every experience here feels deeply spiritual. Kyoto does not just show you Japan's past, it lets you genuinely feel it in your soul. Coming in at number 8, we have the absolutely breathtaking Santorini, Greece. If you have ever scrolled through travel photos and stopped completely in your tracks, chances are you were looking at this magical island. Santorini is home to those iconic whitewashed buildings with brilliant blue-domed rooftops, perched dramatically on volcanic cliffs, high above the deep, shimmering Aegean Sea. The views here are simply unlike anything else on this planet. The village of Oya is world famous for delivering some of the most spectacular sunsets you will ever witness in your lifetime, painting the sky in breathtaking shades of orange, pink, and gold. The crystal clear waters below invite you to swim, sail, and explore. Whether you are honeymooning or simply seeking beauty, Santorini wraps you in an undeniably romantic atmosphere that explains why it remains one of the most photographed and dreamed about destinations everywhere. From the cliffside serenity of Santorini, we now dive headfirst into a completely different kind of magic. Welcome to Marrakech, Morocco, a city that hits every single one of your senses the moment you arrive. Step into the ancient Medina, and you are instantly surrounded by a kaleidoscope of color, sound, and aroma. Vibrant souks overflow with hand-woven textiles, intricate lanterns, and mountains of exotic spices that fill the air with an intoxicating fragrance. Street musicians weave melodies through narrow alleyways, creating an atmosphere unlike anywhere else on Earth. The breathtaking Majorelle Garden offers a peaceful blue sanctuary away from the beautiful chaos. The Grand Koutoubia Mosque stands as a timeless symbol of the city's spiritual soul, but nothing quite compares to Gemma El Fna Square at night. where fire breathers, storytellers, and food stalls transform the space into an unforgettable open-air celebration of life. Coming in at number 6 is the breathtaking Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a city that feels like nature and humanity created something truly extraordinary together. Here, lush green mountains dramatically tumble down toward golden sandy beaches, creating one of the most stunning urban landscapes on the entire planet. Watching over it all is the magnificent Christ the Redeemer statue, standing tall atop Corcovado Mountain, with arms wide open, welcoming every visitor below. The legendary Copacabana and Ipanema beaches pulse with an infectious energy, where locals known as carioca's live life with an unmatched passion and joy. Wander through the colorful hillside neighborhoods called favelas, and you will discover incredible art, music, and community spirit everywhere. And then there is the world-famous Rio Carnival, an explosion of samba, dazzling costumes, and pure celebration that transforms this already vibrant city into something absolutely unforgettable. Coming in at number 5 is the one and only Paris, France, a city that has earned its legendary title as the City of Light and Love for very good reasons. As night falls, the Eiffel Tower erupts into a breathtaking, sparkling light show that leaves visitors completely speechless. During the day, world-class museums like the Louvre, home to the iconic Mona Lisa, offer endless cultural treasures to explore. Strolling along the Seine River, you will find charming cafes where locals sip espresso and watch the world drift by. Paris is also the global capital of fashion and haute cuisine, where every meal feels like a celebration. The romantic cobblestone streets, elegant architecture, and effortlessly stylish atmosphere create an ambience that is truly impossible to replicate anywhere else on Earth, drawing millions of enchanted visitors back year after year. Coming in at number 4 is the breathtaking Cape Town, South Africa, a city that genuinely has it all. Dominating the skyline is the legendary Table Mountain, one of the oldest mountains on Earth, offering panoramic views that will leave you completely speechless. Wander through the Bo-Kaap neighborhood, where brightly painted houses line cobblestone streets, reflecting the city's rich Cape Malay heritage and vibrant multicultural soul. Just a short drive away lies the iconic Cape of Good Hope, where two great oceans dramatically meet. Cape Town's history runs deep, with Robben Island standing as a powerful reminder of Nelson Mandela's long journey toward freedom. Beyond history and nature, the city delivers world-class restaurants, celebrated wine estates in nearby Stellenbosch, and a warm, welcoming energy that is entirely unique. Cape Town is not just a destination. It is a profound and unforgettable experience. Coming in at number 3 is the extraordinary Istanbul, Turkey, a city unlike any other on Earth. Istanbul holds the remarkable distinction of being the only city in the world that straddles 2 continents simultaneously, with one foot in Europe and the other firmly planted in Asia. This geographical uniqueness makes it an absolutely fascinating cultural crossroads, where East genuinely meets West in the most beautiful way imaginable. The magnificent Hagia Sophia stands as a breathtaking testament to centuries of layered history, shifting from a cathedral to a mosque and back again. The stunning Blue Mosque dazzles visitors with its cascading domes and 6 soaring minarets. The legendary Grand Bazaar overwhelms the senses with thousands of colorful shops. And the scenic Bosphorus Strait offers unforgettable boat journeys between continents. Istanbul effortlessly blends ancient history with a vibrant, modern urban energy that feels completely electric. And coming in at number 2 is the one and only New York City, United States of America. If Istanbul bridges 2 continents, New York City bridges the entire world. This is the city that never sleeps, and the moment you arrive, you feel that electric, unstoppable energy everywhere around you. The iconic skyline alone is enough to take your breath away. Times Square buzzes with a kind of life that is completely unlike anything else on Earth. Central Park offers a beautiful green escape right in the middle of all that magnificent chaos. World-class museums, Incredible food from every corner of the globe, Broadway shows, and neighborhoods, each with their own distinct personality. New York truly has it all. Walking through its streets, you encounter dozens of languages, cuisines, and cultures within just a few blocks. New York is not just a city. It is the entire world compressed into one extraordinary place. So we have journeyed through some truly extraordinary places together. From the fairy tale streets of Prague to the serene temples of Kyoto, the dramatic cliffs of Santorini, the vibrant souks of Marrakech, the golden beaches of Rio de Janeiro, the romantic boulevards of Paris, the breathtaking landscapes of Cape Town, the cultural crossroads of Istanbul, and the electric energy of New York City. What an absolutely remarkable list that has been. But now the big question is, which city could possibly rise above all of these incredible destinations to claim the #1 spot? Take a moment, think about it, and drop your guess in the comments right now. The city we chose for the top position was selected because it delivers an unmatched combination of beauty, history, culture, and an overall experience that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else on Earth. Are you ready for the reveal? And our #1 most beautiful city everyone must visit at least once is the eternal city itself, Rome, Italy. If any city on Earth deserves the top spot, it is Rome. Walking through its streets feels like flipping through the pages of a living history book. Around every corner, you will find something extraordinary that took your breath away. The Colosseum, where gladiators once fought before thousands of roaring spectators, still stands magnificently after nearly 2,000 years. The Vatican, the smallest country in the world, houses Michelangelo's breathtaking Sistine Chapel ceiling. Toss a coin into the stunning Trevi Fountain and feel the magic of centuries-old tradition. Marvel at the Pantheon, a perfectly preserved ancient temple that has stood for nearly 2,000 years. No other city on Earth packs such an extraordinary concentration of iconic landmarks, world-class art, and magnificent architecture, all within comfortable walking distance of each other. But Rome is far more than just its legendary landmarks. What truly sets this eternal city apart is the way life itself feels richer here. Romans have mastered the art of living well, and that energy is completely contagious. Wander through the charming piazzas in the early evening, and you will witness the beloved Italian tradition of passeggiata, where locals stroll, chat, and simply enjoy being alive. The food scene is nothing short of extraordinary. From hand-rolled pasta and wood-fired pizza to creamy gelato, enjoyed while walking ancient cobblestone streets, every bite feels like a celebration. Small, family-run trattorias serve recipes passed down through generations, making every meal deeply personal and unforgettable. And perhaps most beautifully, the warmth of Italian hospitality wraps around every visitor like a welcome embrace, making Rome feel less like a destination and more like coming home. Now that you have discovered these incredible destinations, let us talk about how to make the most of your visits. One of the smartest moves any traveler can make is planning trips during shoulder seasons. These are the periods just before or after peak tourist season, typically spring and autumn for most cities. During shoulder seasons, you will encounter significantly fewer crowds, enjoy lower accommodation prices, and experience a more authentic atmosphere. Another valuable tip is to arrive at popular landmarks early in the morning. Visiting the Trevi Fountain at sunrise or reaching the Colosseum when doors first open gives you a peaceful, almost magical experience that midday crowds simply cannot offer. And perhaps most importantly, do not limit yourself to the obvious tourist hotspots. Every city on this list hides wonderful neighborhoods, local markets, and secret viewpoints that most visitors completely miss. Venture beyond the guidebooks and let curiosity lead your journey. Beyond planning and timing, how you show up in these cities matters deeply. Respectful travel begins with small but powerful gestures. Learning even a few basic phrases in the local language, like a simple hello or thank you, can instantly warm the hearts of locals and show genuine appreciation for their culture. When visiting religious sites like Kyoto's temples, Istanbul's mosques, or Rome's Vatican, dressing modestly is not just a rule, but a sign of deep respect. Cover your shoulders, avoid short clothing, and always follow posted guidelines. Being mindful of local customs, whether that means removing your shoes, keeping your voice low, or avoiding certain gestures, goes a long way in showing cultural sensitivity. Remember, you are a guest in someone else's home. Respectful travel does not just make you a better traveler, it creates authentic, meaningful connections with the people who make these cities truly unforgettable. Now, let's talk about something every traveler thinks about, and that is budget. The good news is that not every destination on this list will drain your savings. Cities like Prague and Marrakech are remarkably budget-friendly, offering incredible experiences at a fraction of the cost compared to Western European capitals. You can enjoy delicious local meals, stunning architecture, and rich culture without spending a fortune. On the other hand, cities like Paris and New York can feel expensive, but with smart planning, they are absolutely manageable. The key is to seek out free attractions, because most cities offer museums, parks, and landmarks that cost nothing to enjoy. Eating at local eateries rather than tourist restaurants saves significant money. Booking affordable accommodations in advance also makes a huge difference. Dream travel is accessible to everyone, regardless of budget, when you plan wisely and travel smart. Now that you know where to go, let us talk about how to actually get around these incredible destinations. Historic cities like Rome and Prague are genuinely best explored on foot. Their compact old towns reward slow wandering, and you will stumble upon breathtaking details that no tour bus could ever show you. Meanwhile, cities like New York and Istanbul have excellent public transportation systems that are affordable, efficient, and deeply woven into the local experience. New York's subway connects virtually every neighborhood, while Istanbul's combination of metro lines, trams, and ferries across the Bosphorus Strait is both practical and unforgettable. In cities like Tokyo and Paris, the metro system is world-class and incredibly easy to navigate. Wherever you travel, choosing local transport options over taxis saves money and immerses you in authentic daily life. Ride alongside locals, observe the rhythm of the city, and let the journey itself become part of your travel story. Beyond the landmarks and the photographs, travel does something profound to the human soul. When you walk the cobblestone streets of Prague, sit quietly in a Kyoto temple, or watch the sun melt into the Aegean Sea from Santorini, something inside you shifts permanently. These experiences broaden your perspective in ways that no classroom or documentary ever truly can. You begin to see the world through different eyes, developing genuine empathy for cultures and communities far different from your own. Creativity flourishes when you expose yourself to new colors, sounds, flavors, and stories. The memories you build become treasures you carry forever, shaping how you think, how you connect, and how you live. Travel is ultimately a deeply personal transformation. Every city you visit leaves a fingerprint on your character, and you return home not just with photographs, but with an expanded version of yourself. So there you have it. 10 of the most breathtaking cities our world has to offer. Now it is your turn to start dreaming, planning, and making it happen. The beautiful thing about travel is that it does not have to happen all at once. You do not need to visit all 10 cities in a single year. Start with one. Choose the city that spoke to your heart the most during this video. Whether it was the fairy tale streets of Prague, the eternal charm of Rome, or the electric energy of New York City. Even visiting just one of these incredible destinations can completely shift your perspective and leave a lasting mark on your soul. So open that browser, search for flights, and take that very first step. Adventure is not reserved for someday. It is waiting for you right now. And the only thing standing between you and it is a decision. The world is vast, endlessly beautiful, and filled with extraordinary places, just waiting to welcome you with open arms. From the fairy tale streets of Prague to the timeless glory of Rome, every destination we explore today carries something truly magical and deeply unforgettable. Travel reminds us how wonderfully diverse and connected our world really is. No matter where you come from, there is always a new horizon calling your name, a new culture ready to inspire you, and a new adventure waiting to reshape how you see everything around you. If this video sparked even a small flame of wanderlust inside you, please give it a like and share it with your fellow travel lovers. Subscribe to join our growing community of explorers who never stop dreaming. Until next time, remember this always: the greatest journey begins the moment you decide to go. Safe travels, and keep exploring.